Well, hello and good morning. Today it's a cake smash day. First I have a cake smash session with twin boys, and afterwards I have a cake smash session with a little girl. So today in this video I'm gonna share you the dimensions of my cake smash cakes. And today I'm using like the giant cupcake shape. So I'm just gonna show you the dimensions of the cake because I got some questions on how big these cakes are. And I'll just show you my setups and maybe a little bit of footage during the cake smash sessions, depending on how I can film and if the parents are okay with it. But how big is a cake smash cake? I'll let you know in a second. So for the twin boys, the mom has chosen a beach theme, and I have two options. I can do like a blue background running into the floor, or a blue background running into like a beige background, so that it's like the beach and water, the sky, kind of like that. I'm gonna set up with the beach floor and then see what the mom thinks, and I can always remove it and then just let the blue background run into the floor. These banners I got on AliExpress. I'll see if I can find the link and then I'll put it in the comments. So they're like washable because they're cotton. I also have like some cool sea themed accessories, which I got from a client because she brought these things herself, and then she said you can have them to use for other cake smashes. That's always super cool. Here you can see the two cakes. So the mom has chosen to give both boys their own cake. So I'm just gonna put one cake on the stand and show you the measurements. So even like the little seashells that you see on the cake, they're made of fondant, so you can actually eat them. I have my own regular cake supplier who's been supplying my cakes for the last 5 years. She made pretty much every cake that's on my website, and I have more than 80 cakes on my website right now. I might take some off again just because I don't like color combinations that much. So here we go, beautiful cake. Okay, so I'm just taking some test shots of the cake in front of the background to see what it looks like. So here you have the lovely cake in front of the background. And we're gonna see how big it is. Let me see kind of like how wide it is. I thought it would say inches and centimeters. Okay, so we'll just have to look it up later. But I think like it's, I don't know, 13, 14 centimeters, like diagonal. 17 centimeters. You see? I don't know. Yeah, the cake is not wasted. The parents take the cake home and eat it. And they really enjoy it, so they're really happy they get to take it home afterward. If I have children coming in with allergies, usually the parents bring their own cake. They always have the option to bring their own cake or order one from me, and then I order it from the bakery, and the bakery is amazing. I will put her website or like her Facebook page in the description. But yeah, she's Dutch, she lives in the same city as I do, she delivers the cakes. So if you live abroad, it's not very useful information. So yeah, I will start off with individual portrait photos of the twin boys. So kind of like the same setup as usual, the little bench, the letters 1. Then I'll remove that and I'll try to take photos of the twin boys together. Ga ik nog verder openmaken? Je lekker taartje? Ja. Is het lekker? Ja, goed zo. Ja. Okay, so the twin boys, they just left. It's always harder to photograph twins because usually you can catch a lot of smiles from one kid, But then if you want them to smile and look at the camera at the same time and take a photo, it's a little bit more difficult. And yeah, one boy was pretty excited with his cake. The other one, not at all. But I think I managed to get some really nice photos of them together, looking at their cakes, looking at the camera, and eating the cake. So I'm just cleaning up the mess right now. I don't charge extra for twin sessions because I just enjoy doing them so much. But anyway, I'm gonna clean up everything and then set up for the next session. Here we got the second cake. Same measurements, but I'm still gonna show them to you later. And here's the background, not finished yet. So I'm gonna decorate the background. So the mom sent me this photo as inspiration photo. And I think I have almost the exact same banner from AliExpress. It's also cotton, so you can wash it. I also have this one. I actually never used it, but I think it's really cute. So maybe someday I can use it. Anyway, I'm gonna set up. Here I have the decor for now. Very soft, neutral colors. So I'm gonna get the cake out of the box and place it on the stand for a photo. The mom is bringing a teddy bear as well. She wants a photo with the teddy bear. Here we go. Very nice. Here we have the cake. And here we have the cake in front of the background. So the background is 2 meters wide, 4 meters long. Yeah, the wider the better, the longer the better. But this works fine. So let me measure up the cake again. It's the same as the other one. So the height of the cake is about 18 centimeters as tallest point, 19 centimeters. I'll put the inches somewhere. I think like the diameter of the base is around 14, 15, 13, well, let's say 14. The diameter of the top is around 18, 19. Okay, so I just finished the cake smashed already. Cleaned up most of it. The mother brought helium balloons, so that was really cool because we could incorporate them in the setup. And then she also brought a teddy bear, and she didn't really want to be in the photo with her daughter, so I pulled out the blossom background with the floral circle, and we took some photos there as bonus photos. So I didn't film because I forgot to turn it on. Okay, so what are some really nice things to have in your studio? Just some little hacks. For sure, this invisible thread. It's like to make jewelry, and I love it to hang like stuff in the background, and then it's like floating because you won't see the actual line. I think it's like fishing line. It's non-stretchy, and you really need scissors to cut it because you cannot rip it apart. It'll make your hands bleed, and this will still be intact. So you need scissors definitely as well. This is the cake for today. Here I'm building up the decor, and I bought these really cute like boho hangers. I bought them in a store called Action. It's kind of like a Hobby Lobby. I think they cost like €2 each. I bought 2 of them. So I'm gonna replace this burlap thread with my invisible thread, so it'll be like floating bars with feathers on it. I love that they are not with glitter because I hate glitter in the studio, so this is good. So I'm just gonna use my invisible thread. Here we go. It's floating. Very nice. So we're gonna do the second one. So here we have the cake. It's a very gorgeous cake. And there we've got the background. Of course, when the boy's gonna eat the cake, this will be gone. It's just to give you an idea of the total setup. I love the cake, very nicely made. Yes, and I love the background and the invisible threads holding the background together. Very pretty. Let me see how big this cake is. The cake is about 10 to 11 centimeters high. I'll put the inches in the screen. And then on top it's about 18, I don't want to come too close. It's about 19 centimeters wide. So that's how big this beautiful cake is. So here you see another cake with decor, and I'm just gonna measure this cake for you as well. It's the Boho drip cake with the pink fondant flowers on top. And these ones, these little plants, are now fake. I used real eucalyptus first, but it's quite hard to find in certain seasons. And I had a large eucalyptus plant and it died. I had a smaller eucalyptus plant and it died as well. I don't know what I did wrong. So I don't have fresh eucalyptus right now. I mean, I do have the flower shop next door. But actually you don't want the kids to eat flowers or plants. So, and these ones are fake. They're from IKEA, these little ones. I cut them off the plant that's on the table. And this is just a fake another flower, just to make it look pretty. And the child will throw them away after a few seconds anyway, and then start digging into the cake. But it just gives some extra colors to the cake, and I think it's very pretty. So I actually cut off some leaves of this plant. It's the, here we go. It's the Bedankt from IKEA. So it's just a fake plant, but it looks quite real. So you can just cut off some branches and then place them on your cake, and then you don't have to use like real eucalyptus. Now as far as the size, it's all pretty much the same. The diameter is like 18 centimeters, 10 centimeters high. So that's kind of what you should aim at for the cake, to make it big enough for the photos and not too big so you won't see the child anymore. I really love this theme. The mom wanted something like country chic, boho chic, some burlap banners, flowers, floral banners in the back. I think it's a very pretty cake too. Like a little lace ribbon on the top. Very nice. Yeah, this is just a random extra video. Don't take it too serious. You can do whatever cake you like. But I do get the question sometimes, like, how big are your cakes? And so yeah, this is my answer. I think if someone maybe Googles how big should my cake for the cake smash should be, then they might come across this video, which is fun. So yeah, you can do whatever. I mean, I did for my son's first cake smash actually a cake I made out of watermelon and just pieces of fruit. And he really enjoyed it. And then that was like a few weeks before his birthday, so we could use it on the invitation. And then on his actual birthday, he got like a real giant cupcake and he didn't want to eat it. He just pushed it aside, he crawled away, and he was a happy camper on his birthday, but not eating any cake. So, I mean, you can do whatever. You can do Nutella smashes. Make sure you don't mention the brand name, but you just should use like a chocolate paste. I do think it looks kind of gross when the child is all covered in brown stuff, but could be fun. Yeah, as far as like buttercream, I would avoid the colors brown or red. I really like these boho naked cakes with maybe a drip or just something fun on top, like for the guys, a tippy tent or some feathers. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment, and then I'll see you in the comments, and you'll see me in my next, probably more serious video. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.